Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Venice Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, August 19th. You'll be interested to know, 66 years ago, today in 1960, the Soviet Sputnik 5 spacecraft safely returned 2 dogs alive after a successful orbital flight, marking a humane and scientific milestone in living spaceflight experiments. This achievement demonstrated that living beings could survive launch, orbit, and re-entry, advancing confidence for future human spaceflight and inspiring international interest in space science. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday at Venice Beach. This morning it's looking clean, with waves around 2 to 3 feet. Conditions stay consistent through the morning, with slight increases to 2 to 3 plus feet by 8 a.m. Wind shift from sideshore to onshore around 11 a.m., picking up to 10 miles per hour by 3 p.m. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 3-foot low tide, when the southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 15 seconds, and the onshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first low tide on Wednesday will be 2.5 feet at 7:15 a.m., followed by a 5-foot high tide at 2:45. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 71 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions remain clean on Thursday, with waves at 2 to 3 feet throughout the day. Friday sees a slight increase to 2 plus feet, maintaining clean conditions early before shifting to fair as winds pick up. By Saturday, the swell holds steady at 2 feet, but shore winds create fair conditions, making Friday the standout day for surf this period. This morning, it's partly sunny, and it feels like 74 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:36, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:19. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny skies today, with a high near 76 and a light south-southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 78. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy skies with a low around 69 and light winds around 8 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather, Thursday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then turns mostly sunny with a high near 78 and a south-southwest breeze up to 10 miles per hour. Thursday night will be mostly cloudy with patchy fog after 11 p.m. and a low around 70. Friday through Sunday stay largely mostly sunny with highs near 76 and nights partly cloudy with lows around 69 to 70. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, 5 Buss family siblings, united in their decision, are facing a conflict with Jeanie Buss over the sale of their remaining stake in the Los Angeles Lakers. In a statement released on Tuesday, Jim, Johnny, Jeanie, Joey, and Jesse Buss expressed their commitment to the franchise, stating, "The Los Angeles Lakers have never been just a basketball team." The siblings aim to move forward respectfully, while Jeanie Buss opposes the sale, insisting she remains the controlling shareholder. This potential sale could signify the end of the Buss family era with the team, which has captured a remarkable 11 NBA championships since Jerry Buss acquired it in 1979 for $67.5 million. Now on to sports. It may seem odd that the sale of the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Lakers would become a flashpoint for Major League Baseball's push for a salary cap. But make no mistake, the league and the Major League Baseball Players Association are already teeing it up. For all the talk by Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred about listening to fans regarding implementing a salary cap, underneath the surface is something tied to it that would massively inflate owner profits: increased franchise valuations. On Monday, Major League Baseball's owners unanimously approved the record-setting $3.8 billion sale to the new ownership group of the San Diego Padres. Meanwhile, Mark Walter sold the Los Angeles Lakers to Bob Iger and Joshua Kushner for an eye-popping $12.5 billion. In local sports, the Dodgers are one win from a sweep in Denver. LA topped the Rockies 7-6 last night behind a 2-run blast from Shohei Ohtani and 2 RBIs from Freddie Freeman, with Tanner Scott closing out his 17th save. LA is 76-51, winners of 6 of their last 10. Rookie Sasaki starts tonight against Kyle Freeland, looking to finish the sweep, first pitch at 5:40. Ohtani also threw another bullpen session Tuesday, building back toward pitching again with October in mind. Meanwhile, a family fight is brewing over the Lakers. Jeanie Buss says she will not sign off on her siblings' plan to sell the family trust stake to incoming owners Bob Iger and Josh Kushner, setting up a possible courtroom battle over the franchise. On the field, the Rams signed receiver Alex Bachman and waived Mario Williams, with Puka Nacua working back from soreness ahead of Saturday against the Saints. On the ice, the Canes introduced Peter Laviolette as head coach, a 3-year hire with a Stanley Cup and ties to Fiala, Kemper, and Panarin. And the Chargers host the 49ers in preseason tomorrow, with left tackle Rashawn Slater's knee a question mark heading into cuts. In top news, State Farm is sending $5 billion in dividend checks to customers. Millions of customers are receiving checks after the company's largest dividend in history was announced earlier this year. More than 7.2 million checks have been mailed since payments began on July 31st, with another 3.8 million set to go out this week, according to Steve Baldwin, a spokesperson for State Farm. Customers with an auto insurance policy in force between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2025 are eligible for a refund. The average refund will be $100 per vehicle, but exact amounts vary based on premiums paid. In business news, prediction market platform Kalshi, in a regulatory filing on Tuesday, revealed it is seeking to launch perpetual futures tied to equity indexes. This latest move aims to expand beyond its prediction markets offerings, which began in late May when Kalshi first received approval for perpetual futures tied to cryptocurrencies. Perpetual futures, colloquially known as perps, are contracts without expiration, allowing traders to track asset prices continuously. Kalshi's US 500 perp would tie to the Mercubi US Large Cap Index, tracking the largest 500 companies in the U.S. Last month, Kalshi proposed perps tied to precious metals and is now seeking approval for perps linked to industrial metal copper. Kalshi stated perps had over $90 trillion in global volume in 2025. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $64,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over 1,900. And XRP is unchanged at $1. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Against all odds, SpaceX finally tows Starship into port after 24 days at sea. The spacecraft splashed down in the Indian Ocean, intact after flying halfway around the world from SpaceX launch base in South Texas. Engineers expected the ship's life to end with a fiery disintegration after toppling over, just as past Starships have done. A recovery ship towed the spacecraft engine first several hundred miles across the Indian Ocean to Christmas Island and Australian territory. SpaceX announced the ship's arrival on Tuesday. A team of SpaceX engineers is on their way to conduct additional analysis on the vehicle before attempting to return it to Starbase. And in entertainment news, Paramount Plus' two-part masterpiece spy thriller is exactly what Day of the Jackal fans should watch next. Viewers have numerous options in the spy thriller genre, from Netflix's The Night Agent to Slow Horses on Apple TV. A standout addition is Peacock's The Day of the Jackal, which premiered on November 14, 2024, earning an 84% rating from critics on Rotten Tomatoes. As its second season approaches in 2027, The Agency, which debuted on November 29, 2024, offers fans high-stakes intrigue. With an impressive cast and a gripping storyline, The Agency is becoming a must-watch in the genre. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American astronaut and physicist, Sally Ride. And she said, "Science is fun. Science is curiosity. We all have natural curiosity. Science is a process of investigating. It's posing questions and coming up with a method. It's delving in." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings Venice Beach.